In the year 2000, heads of state gathered under the banner of the United Nations in a unified declaration to substantially reduce global inequality, increase access to education, and ensure environmental sustainability. The resulting Millennium Development Goals reshaped the efforts of governments, international organizations, and agencies in an effort to identify solutions to our largest global issues. While these large institutions worked from above, the Millennium Development Goals catalyzed opportunities for change at a grassroots level, led by innovative and entrepreneurial youth. In May of 2012, volunteers of the Global Stewardship Program of Capilano University hosted Change Pilotz, a program which raised a community of young social entrepreneurs whose sole mission is to take action in their local and global communities in an effort to usher in the Millennium Development Goals. Surrounded by the beautiful mountains of Pemberton, British Columbia, selected youth attended a 4-day camp for young leaders to develop a strategic plan for social change and to be provided with training and funding to put their plan into action.
If you really want to change somebody and really impact their lives and get them to really think about these issues, you don't catch them at 22 or 23. You actually get them at 13. And that's a time when we're all really open to new ideas and new ways of thinking about the world. And we want to learn, and we have that passion still, and we're a little bit naive, and we're willing to make fools of ourselves still at 13.
Esther Kanu of Sierra Leone, Evans Wadango of Kenya, and Dana Himbasiwe of Uganda would join the Change Pilotz to talk about their own successes and challenges in creating social change projects with their respective communities overseas.
They should know that you start from zero and then you get up there. Just believe in yourself, just have a focus and have a vision that I'm about to do this, I'll do this, no matter what it takes, I'll reach there.
Especially coming all the way from Africa, it's important for even kids, even in Canada, to understand that you can be born in certain circumstances, like come from a different background, but still be able to make up your life, to make it much better, to do something in your life.
You can even learn from them. I think that will really help us to listen, especially I think in our community level, to listen to see what they need so that we can work towards to achieve the goal together rather than for you to force your goal on them.
Welcome to the French, everybody.
Absorbing the beauty of the Pemberton Ranch, the Change Pilotz began their introductions, established the rules for the weekend, and had an opportunity to learn more about the international mentors as well as share their own ideas for social change.
But we're going to go over kind of what we agreed to were kind of the rules by you guys for the weekend, and also some other ones that we get to add. Passion, patience.
Breaking stereotypes.
Breaking stereotypes. With what goes with it without saying, I think acceptance, drive, which means pushing through when it's tough.
That bill has been passed in Parliament, so we now thank God most of the rights of women is coming out.
And themselves, so it just bothers me.
So you really want to keep them up?
Yeah.
Kids don't have kerosene at home. Because they don't have kerosene at home, so they don't do their homework, they go to school as they're punished.
Emma, I got my no stick.
Should have brought my drums. That would have been off with the...
Breakfast with funk. Oh yeah.
Groove it. Groove it.
Change Pilotz is built upon a philosophy. When given the opportunity, resources, and training, youth are capable of creating and implementing their own social change initiatives. The Capacity Cafe Circle followed this model. The idea was simple. Adult and university student mentors had to remain silent, while youth participants shared their goals as well as hopes and fears for the future of their projects.
Traditionally, a lot of us come from backgrounds where we just listen. We listen to the adults in our lives and we respect them, and that's perfect, and you should, and everything's great with that. But the Capacity Cafe is kind of a flip side of things. So this is an opportunity for us to be for the adults to be listeners and learners, and the youth to share their opinions.
We need to live with surroundings that are encouraging and just open to change, so we need to make that room.
If people are really supportive and kind of help you build up those skills, then you can still be a good leader. But if people are constantly putting you down or ignoring you, then you're not really going to become one.
My mom really gives me confidence. She's like, she's kind of the person I go to if I'm having a bad day with anything. She's like one of my best friends.
There's so many different things that could happen from taking a healthy risk. And I mean, that's where something starts, right? You kind of have to go against people's beliefs and say, hey, you know, I really do want to make a difference. And I think we should encourage that.
We don't tell each other across generations how similar our fears and our hopes and our wants are. Deanie kind of touched on that a little bit, that as you were speaking, those are exactly the same feelings that I have when I try to do something as, you know, in my position. And it's just have to keep reminding ourselves that that's normal, and it's actually it never really goes away to some degree.
In addition to mentorship, Change Pilotz offers financial support for youth social entrepreneurs to get their projects off the ground. With funding comes accountability and the need to create a budget.
Taking little bits of money, being very creative with it, and creating a product or a service that's then going to make a profit, but the profit goes into our communities.
We would have to pay for that,
Yeah.
and for the snacks, and if we did end up getting like a band or something to entertainment.
Accountability. Yeah, there should be. You should be able to report.
And keep all the
Accounts,
receipts.
yeah, to be keeping all your receipts.
People, the city is moving a landfill, so they're trucking garbage from one landfill to the other.
Oh, so that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, what food they are getting, where it's coming from, how to be work better with the environment and keep them in school, just keep them educated.
Empowered by the previous days of leadership skills training, budget management, and time spent with the international partners, the Change Pilotz youth presented their bold and innovative ideas.
And so they'll be judging, each of the kids had a project idea, and so all weekend we worked on it and hopefully made it into something great. It was already great, but hopefully we made it greater. And so they've taken that and they're gonna present their project, and the judges will judge them. And we have money to give away a night, and each project can win up to $1,000 to give a kickstart to their project.
You have the permission to do what you want to do. You don't need our approval. This is more for us to give you our thoughts and feedback, and maybe that can help you in whatever it is that you want to undertake.
She uses her paintings to spread hope and empowered images of women amongst her community.
Did you know that 1 liter of plastic bottled water is equal to 3 liters of tap water?
We try to tackle and deal with the homelessness problem that we have in our local city of Vancouver and Burnaby.
We realized that our school and other schools make a lot of garbage.
There are many people that don't have self-esteem or self-confidence.
Reducing child mortality in the Nanaimo area.
Reducing waste at school-sanctioned events.
Foster understanding in the community.
We truly believe that awareness is the best way to create change.
When people tell me I can't do something, then I know that I can. And I know for sure that I want young girls out there to feel like that, and I want people to harness that. And I believe some people in this room already have.
Poverty, inequality, environmental degradation may continue to be wrestled with by the assemblies of the UN, the boardrooms of the multi-million-dollar aid agencies, and the Senate rooms of nations. But change at the grassroots, in our homes, in our schools, and in our communities, will continue to be driven by the leaders of those communities, such as the youth hosted at Change Pilotz. These social change innovators go forward with new skills training, insights provided by international partners, and the means to succeed not just through funding, but the trust given to them by peers and mentors that they may see their vision become reality. For more information on the Change Pilotz program, visit www.globalstewproject.org. For more information about the Global Stewardship Program at Capilano University, visit www.capilanou.ca/globalstewardship.